A literal lucky break allowed me to rethink whether I was heading down the right path and reinvent my life from the ground up. Then I was stuck and stagnant, but now, just 2 years later, I'm living the life I'd always imagined was possible. I'm happier, healthier, and freer than ever before. So what was that lucky break? Just a second. While you're here, subscribe to the Freedom Files YouTube channel to get notified when new videos like this one drop. And be sure to drop a like if it's helpful. All right, here we go. For 2 years out of college, I was in an entrepreneurial development fellowship program. It's really just a fancy way of saying, on one hand, I had a full-time job, and on the other, I met and heard from founders, community members, academics, investors, you name it. Surprisingly, the best part of that program wasn't being surrounded by 200 other young entrepreneurs or connecting with my city's best and brightest. The best feature was actually that it ended. And yeah, you heard me right. After the 2-year fellowship program, I was forced with a decision to accept a promotion within my same company or to find a new job. Before I tell you what exactly I did in that moment, let's rewind. 6 months prior to the end of the program, I wrote my own obituary, an incredible exercise that I recommend everyone do. And it sounds morbid, but it's actually really impactful. Your obituary helps you rethink how your daily actions today align with how you want to live your life tomorrow. What my obituary made me realize is that I hated my 9-to-5 schedule and commute. I hated lining someone else's pockets, not my own. And I hated not having freedom over when I work, where I work, and how I work. So I burned it all to the ground. I didn't choose either of the two safe options given to me. Continue with the same company or find a new job. Nope. Instead, I turned down my promotion and a 40% raise, and I quit. 3 days later, I started my own business with zero, and I'm not exaggerating here, zero plans for the future. I was lucky. Who else do you know gets a break in their career like that? A natural adjustment period to decide their next life step. The only natural break points I know of are college graduation, maybe turning 30, maybe turning 40. After those periods, you're expected to hold a job for 20, 40, 60 years and then retire. That's the normal path. To me, that sounds so depressing. When else do you get a moment to think about your life and the direction you're going and readjust if necessary? That's why my obituary exercise was so impactful. I got the opportunity to adjust the direction of my life and calibrate my daily decisions to my long-term goals and ambitions. If I had continued down that path that I was going on, who knows where I would have ended up? God knows it wouldn't be where I am today. So obviously you might not have the same breakpoint I was lucky to have, and you most likely aren't in a fellowship program in Indiana. Here's how you too can create your own natural break. If you're in high school or college, use the period of graduation wisely. Make sure your next life step aligns with what you really want to do. Don't take life too seriously, but explore your options within the areas that really interest you. Don't just accept a job for the money. Don't just accept a job for the prestige. Do what really interests you. If you're past those breakpoints, like me, make your own. And here's how. Step 1, I would write your own obituary. Again, that was such an impactful exercise for me. To get you started, here's some questions. How old are you when you die? Who's at your funeral? How did you impact them? What did you do in your life that you're really proud of? And what's your legacy and what are you leaving behind to charity or your loved ones? If your obituary helps you realize your current daily routine and actions won't lead you to where you want to be, simply adjust. And that leads us to step 2, which is to set a quitting date 6 months from now, an actual event or reminder in your favorite calendar app on your phone. Then step 3, in those 6 months until your quitting date, search for remote jobs or start your own business if you are entrepreneurial. That's what I did. Life's too damn short to do things that don't make us happy. So if you're not satisfied with your life direction, the most noble thing you can do is recalibrate. So I'll leave you with this. You have power over your life, and it's just a series of decisions. Take it from me, I reinvented my life 2 years ago when I realized I wasn't heading in the direction where I wanted to go. Now I've left my home country. I'm building a business that I control. I make 4 to 5 times what I was earning before. And I'm happier, healthier, and freer than I've ever been. Let me know in the comments below how this video made you feel and what you're doing about it. And of course, subscribe to the Freedom Files newsletter to get content like this delivered to you twice a week. Talk next week. What's up? It's James from the Freedom Files. And if you like the video that you just watched, you're guaranteed to like all of the other content we create on our YouTube channel and over at freedomfiles.co. If you're trying to build a life with location independence and financial freedom, I got you covered.